King Zuzi.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Westerongo, and I'm back with another YouTube video. And today I'm talking about top 5 ways to fix NBA 2K17. Now, we all know 2K is a bad game. I know it, you know it, Ronnie knows it, LG knows it. Everybody knows 2K is a bad game. But I've identified like 5 major areas that 2K needs to improve in. And if they fix these things, then 2K can actually become a very good game. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Area number 1, the servers. Now, the servers are probably the biggest problem facing 2K right now. If you eliminate the servers and the lag, you would actually have a half-decent game. Like, you could sit down with friends and play it and actually have fun. Like, you could actually enjoy this game. But sadly, we don't live in a perfect world, and 2K servers suck. So here we are, just lagging out of games, getting kicked out for no reason at all. You could have a perfect Wi-Fi connection and just get kicked out of a game. And then I guess the best example of that would probably be Park After Dark, or some people like to call it Lag After Dark because it was just that bad. It's literally called Lag After Dark. But if you eliminated the lag from Lag After Dark, you would actually have a half-decent game mode on here. Like, you would actually have a half-decent idea. People like Future, hosting this club park type thing with neon lights and stuff. That's actually fun. Like, I would actually go to do that. But you can't do it when it's lagging the whole time. And that's like not good. But hopefully they learn from it, just fix the servers once and for all, and then we can actually start on our way to having a half-decent game. But I doubt it, because, Area number 2, the archetype system, man. When I first heard about this idea, I was genuinely excited. I thought 2K had a good idea on its hand. They actually did something right, but no, realizing it now, looking back, I was stupid as hell. That was actually a horrible idea by them. Now, at first, when the game first dropped, people, they didn't have time to experiment with their type of players and all that. Yeah, the idea for archetype system was smart. Like, you had sharpshooters, you had playmakers, you had shot creators, you had slashers. And now, it's like every single player is just gelled into one. You have speed boosting sharpshooters, playmakers that can shoot like gods, shot creators out here giving out posters like they're slashers. And I don't know what 2K made these archetypes for if every player is literally going to be able to do everything that the other can do. And so I figured for like next year or something, actually, me and my friends have talked about this. I've heard other people talk about it. Me and my friends have had discussions about it. They should do a dual archetype system. They should have more than one archetype for each player, Like, if you create a player, you should be able to have a primary archetype and a secondary one, Like a playmaker that can have lockdown defender qualities too. A shot creator that can also perform like a slasher as well. Now, that's actually a good idea. Like, if you could do that, that would actually add some more realism to the game since they want to talk about realism all the time, For example, Stephen Curry, he's not just a sharpshooter, he's a playmaker, he's a lockdown. No, he's not a lockdown defender. I'm just joking. No. But for real though. Yeah, Steph Curry, he's more than one archetype in one. So it wouldn't make sense to just have some player in a video game be able to do less than Steph Curry does in real life. That doesn't make sense. So I just figure like 2K should just take this idea and run with it, try to experiment with it. And if they don't, I bet you they're gonna regret it. Area number 3. Now, this might sound a little bit crazy. This might sound a little bit radical, but get rid of VC, man. VC is literally, ever since it was introduced into the game, it has ruined the game. It has made it a lot worse to play, a lot less enjoyable, and a lot more pointless, just to say frankly. If you have VC, like, let's say if you bought the game for Christmas and you just purchased 250,000 VC, you have enough for 286 overall players right there. Zero grinding, zero time put in. And like, if you play 2K, you have to grind. You can't just buy your player. If you buy your player, you're a scumbag. If you don't grind, you're a scumbag. And I hope that you find your player and it gets corrupted, all right? And first off, yeah, but like, on a more serious note, like, bro, 2K is pay to play. My team got ruined because of this. You don't see any My Team videos anymore on YouTube because it just got ruined by VC and MT, It got pay to play written all over it. You can't grind in my team without spending money. And the same can kind of be said for Park, you know? If you just eliminate VC and actually have people work for their players, that adds a lot more, you know, skill gap in the game. You know, since 2K wants to be an esport all of a sudden, you know, it adds a lot more skill gap between competitive player and casual players. Now, my idea to fix this is you can still have VC in some form. Like, let's just say in my career, instead of having VC, you have skill points. Those can only be applied to your player. And then you have VC on the other end. You know, you can buy merchandise, you know, like stuff for your my player, like boosts and stuff. But still, skill points go directly towards upgrading your my player. Like, you know, stuff like that. Like, that eliminates, you know, the pay-to-play incentive for the game. Now, of course, 2K, they're probably not about to do this because they want to make money and they want to, you know, make extra amounts of cash. You know, me and, you know, my friends, we've talked about this before, and we all agree that 2K has become pay-to-play pretty much. And the fact that we have these players right now, like, somebody could literally buy our players the next day, and we've grinded for over, like, 15 hours on our players, and somebody could literally buy them. And that's just a ridiculous idea. That's not fun. That's area number 4, gameplay. Why are lockdown defenders hitting threes like it's regular? Why are glass cleaners, you know, pulling threes off the dribble and sweating them like they're stretch bigs? Why? Tell me how that works, 2K. Why? What's the point of having a stretch big if you can have a glass cleaner that smacks threes? If I'm in the game chat and I'm guarding a glass cleaner and I'm all up in his grill and he pulls it and he screams green light, I'm thinking he's talking about my contest bar because I know he's talking about his shot meter. There's no way. And then 2K, this is just the biggest problem. No, the second biggest problem with 2K. Why do you have speed boosting sharpshooters? If sharpshooters were already OP, they can speed boost now? And I don't care if they're 6'2 or 6'1 or 5'9. It doesn't matter why. You just completely destroyed the archetype system in that one move. Speed boosting sharpshooters. What's the point of having a playmaker? What's the point of having any other archetype? The most OP archetypes combined into one. Now, why would you think that's a good idea? Why would you do that? Now, that just shows that 2K doesn't even know what's going on. It's so out of touch with this community, with this, like, everything. Ronnie doesn't know what he's doing. LD, they all need to just get their minds right. Because on to the next area. All right, area number 5. Like I just said, listen to the community. Ronnie, listen. And that doesn't mean, you know, read tweets with your at name in them. And, you know, just respond to the haters. You know, like, actually listen to what we want changed about the game. Because we know the game. We play it, y'all don't. You might have your little streams or whatever, but you don't play the game like us, Ronnie. You don't know what's right and what's wrong. You just send out these little Twitter polls and have your little nut huggers, you know, vote losers out on Make It Take It Tuesday. These little come ups voting losers out on Make It Take It Tuesday. And sure it got sent back, but really, what was the point of you having it in the first place? Because if you listen to the community, I'm sure that nobody approves of the changes you made so far in the game, bro. All these patches, and what have you changed? What have you changed that's been positive? But what, you've changed the error that you made before. What? Make it take it 2. You put that back. That's the only positive thing you've done. And that's coming from a negative 2. So I don't know. Somebody tell me something positive that Ronnie's done for the game, and then I'll forgive Ronnie for what he's done to 2K. But if you guys agree with me, you know, leave a like, subscribe, comment what you think 2K should do to fix itself, and, you know, I'll see you guys next time.